Big exciting news to start your Sunday afternoon with a series of exclusives you'll only hear on this channel. First, the $600 stimulus check was not issued to millions of Americans, and you will be getting it in the next few days. What? Yes, I have all the exclusive details only on this channel. Meantime, another bombshell exclusive, that the EIDL grant will be open in the next few days, if not tomorrow, for two types of businesses. And businesses that applied back in May of last year will get their $1,000 EIDL grant as early as this coming week. Then, another bombshell exclusive on this channel, only you'll hear here, PPP will be opening next week and is essentially going to open on Monday. And what's happening with that $2,000 stimulus check? I have all the details and what you're going to see happening in the breaking developments this coming week. I have details from the top to the bottom, exclusives and breaking, only on this channel. Thank you for joining me on an exciting big day of stories on Afternoons LALATE. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Afternoons LA, and there's so many exclusives and breaking details across the board. You're going to only hear on this channel today that I am so excited for you. I have so much to cover, and it's on the second stimulus check and the $2,000 stimulus fix-it bill, the Cash Act. In the video right after this, 10 minutes after this, I will come back with third stimulus package. That's Biden's stimulus, including all the details you've been wondering about. So make sure you go to the Funds channel, subscribe, so you don't miss that video coming up right after this. And also like this video, hit that alert button, that bell, so you can alert when the next video goes live. And also after that video, I'll be coming back on air live with you with Being a Mitch. And if you've also not become a member, consider becoming a member by touching that join link underneath this video to become a Purple Hawk, a Purple Power, or a Calcino VIP. The benefits of becoming a member is you get an early viewership link to the video right after this before it even goes live for the rest of the viewers of this channel. And you now have delicious emojis and a beautiful Purple Hawk logo next to your name. More exciting benefits coming in the next few days. So please subscribe and hit that join link, and also like this video. In this video, I'm going to go over the breaking developments and the exclusive details you're only going to hear on this channel about that second stimulus check and the second stimulus package. So many details. Purple Hawks, get ready to pounce. Let's get to it. And these are the breaking details. The breaking details as it's here today is first the stimulus check. First, the $600 stimulus check will be landing in your bank account or in your mailbox in the next few days. Why? Viewers had not gotten it because it was never sent out. Can you imagine? The check was never sent out, and that was what we found because of the viewers of this channel. The checks were sent out on January 6th, despite the representations of Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary to Donald Trump, that they're sent out in December. They were not sent out in December. They were sent out on January 6th. So you're going to watch for the check to land in three possible places. One, in your bank account. Two, in the mailbox in a beige envelope. That will be an actual paper check. Or three, a white envelope with a Department of Treasury seal on it. In there will be a blue debit card, a Visa debit card from MetaBank. Watch for all three possible things to land in the next few days. Then, TurboTax and H&R Block, done. That's all done. You're going to get the stimulus check from them. And then finally, if you are missing a child and the stimulus check for head of household, then you will get that fixed, presumably under Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary to Joe Biden, at the end of this month. So really good news. That's $600 for individuals, $1,200 for married couple, $600 for children, and the adult dependent, you're under this Cash Act item, which I'm getting to in a second. All right, let's turn to the Cash Act item. The Cash Act bill of 2020, that was to give you $2,000, an additional $1,400 to get you to $2,000, or $2,000 if you're an adult dependent and were excluded, will not get passed before January 20th as a standalone bill. I can report now. Rather, it's going to be merged into the third stimulus package, the Biden stimulus, that will be coming to a vote around January 20th. For details on that $2,000 stimulus check and what's happening, go to the video right after this, coming live in about 10 minutes from now. That's third stimulus. It goes over what's happening with that check. One of the issues at hand is the certification of the senators out of Georgia. They will not be certified for a couple more days. All right, then let's turn to some breaking details and exclusive details you're only going to hear on this channel. First, I'm reporting that I am hearing from inside sources that the EIDL grant will go live next week for two types of businesses only, and for pre-existing applicants from May 2020. What does this mean? First, let me go over each of the three groups one at a time. Agricultural. If you're a farmer or rancher and want an EIDL, go to sba.gov right now. The application is open. It's one application for grant and loan. The grants are not paying today, but if you get that application on file as a farmer or rancher, then you're in line to get the grant, which I am hearing will go live on Monday or Tuesday. Again, this is only agricultural farmers and ranchers. Cannabis does not qualify under the Trump administration. That may change under the Biden administration. All right, next, for the second group, the businesses in low-income communities, your application, it does not look like it has gone live unless they change it or modify it. Again, that's sba.gov. I'm hearing it's going to go live on Monday, and they're going to change the wording for you. Then, third, the EIDL grant for everyone. Now, there's two types of EIDL grant issues here. The first one is the grant that no one got a penny for, And that is generally the May applicants of 2020 who applied and heard that the grant ran out of money, they never got paid. And the two people that I just referred to, the agricultural and farmers and the inner city people. I'm hearing that all those grants will get paid next week. So get ready for $1,000 per employee next week. Now, how about the remainder of the $10,000 EIDL grant? That is Biden stimulus. That's the end of the month on January 20th, and it's the video right after this. That's a different type of EIDL grant situation. Tune into the video right after this. All right, what else am I hearing that's going live? My sources are indicating to me that the PPP program will go live on Monday as well. This is exciting, great news. So you need to get in there for that as well. Now, PPP has a different sort of roll-up. Yesterday, I did a separate video on Afternoons LALATE. It's on the channel. Go catch it with PPP and EIDL in the title and the thumbnail. It explains how to do a PPP. But let me broadly explain right here, is that with a PPP, you have to apply at a bank or a financial institution, and that application is then put in by them to SBA. You do not apply directly to SBA. So some of the financial banks that are online that I've been detailing in recent days are accepting applications now. Get those applications on file now, so they will submit them to SBA if you're complete, and SBA goes live on Monday. Some of those financial banks that you can consider are Fundera, Funding Circle, Blue Vine, Lendio, and Cabbage. Let me say that again. Fundera, Funding Circle, Blue Vine, Lendio, and Cabbage. Now, who qualifies for an EIDL or an S or PPP? And what are they? They both turn into grants. Well, let me explain one thing. You both qualify for them if you have a Schedule C or you have a corporate tax return. If you don't if you don't file tax returns, you don't qualify for anything. I mean, why would you be going to the federal government asking for money if you don't give them a tax return? Yes, you have to have a Schedule C tax return or a corporate tax return. You don't have to have a 1099. Uber and Lyft, Airbnb, Grubhub, anything like that, Postmates, you can go get both of these. The EIDL is reduced from the PPP, so that's the way they complement each other. And the grant is first come, first serve. So they have run out of this grant before in just a few days. The PPP is also diminishing funds. So you want to pounce right away. All right, what else am I hearing exclusively on this channel? I'm hearing that the SNAP benefits of the second stimulus package are getting paid in two types of processes. One, it's supposed to be 15% for 6 months, but some states are paying the 15% from January to June. And two, some states are paying it from February to July. Automatic, don't have to do anything. Then, if you want to get PEBT, that's Pandemic EBT, you can do it by reaching out to SNAP, Department of Agriculture. They're giving an additional add-on to your benefits for $114 per child that has to stay home from school because of the pandemic. Reach out to Department of Agriculture. If you're not on SNAP, that's free food. Consider it if you haven't done it already. It's about $1,400 in Hawaii for a family of 4. All right, so what else is hitting that is really shocking across the board? Second stimulus has other items, and they are FPUC going forward to $300 a week. FPUC $300 a week is being done in almost all the states across the country, with the exception of states like Washington and New Mexico, who says they're going to go live maybe about next week. Now, some of the states, you're seeing certain things where they are paying FPUC to some people and other people are still on lockdown. Do not file a new claim for unemployment. You have one claim and they are continuing the claim. So let's say the claim ran out of weeks in December. Wait for the state to say, do you want to reopen your claim and continue forward? The answer is yes. Do not file a new claim. You are not a second person. Don't do that. That's the same thing with EIDL. Don't file multiple EIDLs. You're one person. Why are you filing multiple claims as one person? If you have questions about your unemployment, reach out to your particular state, but do not file multiple claims. Then the other great stuff of the second stimulus package are delayed. Childcare, free internet, free rent, and free food are being delayed. So where are they and what can you do instead? A, we don't know where they are. B, we know where they're going to be. The free rent and the free utilities will be at your cities and the counties. The way the second stimulus package works is they're sending the money to the cities and counties, and then the cities and counties say, hey, we have free money, come and get it. They haven't done it. So what I'm recommending the viewers of this channel to do is if you need rent or utilities right now, do Purple. Purple is reaching out to the volunteers of this channel. They're in the pinned comments to this video. news.lalate.com/community. Reach out to the volunteers who can get you free rent and free utilities. Doesn't matter if you're on SSI. Doesn't matter if you're behind the rent or not behind on the rent. Doesn't matter if the rent is $800. Doesn't matter. The restrictions are far less for volunteers finding this free rent and utilities for you. Then second stimulus. Second stimulus, free rent, utilities, lifeline, internet, and things like that is generally about $49,000 or less 2019 earnings, with other restrictions. Not the case for free rent that the volunteers can get you. The volunteers are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Reach out to them by going to that community page and contacting them. All right, so then what's next? Well, what's important to understand is that what I'm detailing in this video is second stimulus. The Cash Act, that $2,000 stimulus check bill that was to fix the second stimulus, to fix the first stimulus, is not going to become a law before the 20th of January. Why? There's no less than 3 factors, which I'll tell you briefly. 1, they can't get those Georgia senators confirmed, sworn in just yet. Why? Because they got to certify the votes in the counties and the state of Georgia still. And it takes a couple of days. 2, there is just not enough time. 3, senators and congressional leaders don't want to send anything to the President of the United States, Donald Trump, to sign. 4, Joe Biden says, I'm just going to take care of this when I come in on January 20th. So give this to me on January 20th. And there you go. It's really quite great news and great simple stuff. I've seen a lot of strange rumors and strange, I heard this and that. The ultimate, when it comes to the $600 stimulus check, ultimately, go with the facts. Don't go with the rumors. And I'm seeing crazy things and I'm not going to repeat them here. But there you go. If you want to actually track your stimulus check as well, and me telling you that it was sent out on the 6th or 7th of January is not sufficient, you can do so. Go to irs.gov, go in there and look for the word transcripts, or type it in, TRANSCRIPTS. It'll then pull up your history, and under your history, you will see when the check was issued. That means either electronically or by paper check or by debit card. Finally, I still get some people who ask me questions about that child. That child, will they get a stimulus check? Or that thing, will they get a stimulus check? The simple answer is very simple. If the IRS knows about the person gets paid. So the IRS knows about the person because they're on some type of benefits like SSI, SSDI, Social Security benefits, payroll benefits. They'll get paid. It's as simple as that. If the IRS has never seen anything that indicates this person exists, like an address, a Social Security number that you have filed with them, they're not going to pay the person because they don't know they exist. It's as simple as that. But in third stimulus, and in Janet Yellen, when she comes in, she's going to fix a lot of things. That's the great news. The other big great news is I'm coming back in just 2-3 minutes after this with third stimulus package. This is what's happening with the $2,000 stimulus check, the multiple stimulus checks, the hazard pay, the FBUC retro. So much across the board. I want you to catch that video as well. So subscribe to this fun channel. Hit that alert button, that bell, because you're going to alert when the video goes live. Like this video, and also consider becoming a member by touching the join link. Stay informed, stay focused, and I'll see you next on Third Stimulus Package.